everyone, ZMiner99 here, and welcome back for another live stream. Today we are here on the modded world, and we will be continuing on in our journey of creating our nuclear reactor, finishing setting it up. Hopefully finishing setting it up, that is. So let's see, we needed the pipes. And we're going to use, which pipes were it? Which pipes were we using? Oh, that's right, it's all under the same thing. I think we're using the medium pipes. If we go in here and we search it up, oh wait, I have to go out and find them. Okay. Well, at any rate, we do need, I don't know why it's lagging so hard right now. It goes in the middle former. Let's change some video settings around. I don't know. Whatever. Alright. Let's run down. Let's check out while those pipes are getting changed. Not pipes getting changed. The steel's getting changed into medium steel pipes. That's what we're using. So we only need one refining process. We just need to make the plates into pipes, or the ingots into plates. We don't need to turn the ingots into plates into item casings. That will be a while though. Fortunately, we have some already. Anyways. Oh, that was the large one. Medium instead. 24. Not much. Not much. That miner has not been running very long in that position. Just place down all the piping. As so. Let's take these out of the offhand. That's not right. There we go. Run them like so. I want to connect them like that. And voila! See, okay, it's not smart, doesn't do it both ends. So I have to literally go through and adjust every single pipe on every end to be connected. I guess this works too, doesn't it? And of course I can't actually interact with that fluid port at all, with the pipe in the way. Alright, so This is where we need to actually start thinking of fluid flow. So this is the liquid heat exchanger. It's going to be importing and on one side and exporting from the other. It just depends. I know we have the miner here right now. That won't be there all the time. So we need to figure out which side we're going to have hot come in and then cold go out. So I think cold can come out the middle, I think, and then hot will run into this heat exchanger and then run all the way around into this heat, or run probably over the top and then into that other heat exchanger. I think that's how it's going to be. I'm going to need to make fluid pulling and ejecting upgrades for both of them. So okay, just making a few more pipes. And then we want the fluid ejector, or we're going to actually add these so that I don't forget which ones I'm using. Alright, we're going to go there we go. Fluid ejector, fluid pulling. Okay, so fluid pulling, fluid ejector doesn't need. Okay. So let's go iron nugget. I need these. 4 of them, as so. Perfect. I need the tin plates. I need the tin. Where's the tin? Perfect again. Actually, let's grab from the smallest one that I have. I'm going to need to make those all into plates. So let's actually only get how many we need to make this an as quick process as possible as to create the smallest dampening in our steel production, or steel plate production, that is. Steel is still being produced. I did AFK for like 16, 24 hours, whatever, like 24 hours I think total, just letting this process iron is why we have so much iron. Come on, fluid ejector, get done. Fluid ejector, fluid pulling. Let's go and get the tree tap. I have a tree tap. We'll see if that one's gonna work in the recipe. There we go. So we go like that. Boom, we have one. Oh, we need 2 of each. We need 2 of each, guys. Okay, it's gotta be a full durability tree tap. So let's go wood. I forgot we needed 2 of everything for this project. So boom. I don't think I have another motor. I don't. I also don't have enough tin plates. So we needed 16 in the first place, which means that we now need 8 more. I'm going to need more copper. I have enough copper cables. Iron. I have enough iron. So that means I just need to make 1, 2, 3 more, because I already had one apparently. Go like that. 1, 2, perfect. Which ones did I make? I made a pulling and an ejector, so let's make ourselves another pulling once we get the tin plates for it. Okay. And then we need to wait for the last 2 of these plates to finish. Now I could use the forge hammer, but I guess we're just not doing that. There we go. Now we throw the steel back in there to let it process more. Fluid ejector. Get last little bit of pipe. Okay. Now we can go and actually set this all in stone. So we want the pulling for hot, right? Actually, let's do it at the bottom. No, let's do pulling the hot in from the top. So hot's going to be on top, cold's going to be on bottom, because that's how it works in real life. So that way I'll remember. Okay. I don't know if I actually need the fluid pulling upgrades. We're just using them because they're there. More so than because I actually know I'm going to need them. Better to be safe than sorry. Right? Oh. Oh, do I have to configure... Oops. There we go. No, I go like that. And then boom, 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 boom. I don't need to actually do the tools, but that's good to know. That's good to know that this wrench can rotate the tools. Good thing to have in mind. While we sleep, let's throw the battery, or that thing in there. The wrench. Anyway, so we're supposed to have some thunderstorms today. Alright, I don't know about you, but I kind of like a good thunderstorm here and there. But it didn't happen. I mean, like, the weather was looking like it too, so I can't give the weatherman too much of a hard time. Because, you know, the system did look like it was supposed to, or like it was going to be thunderstorms. Like, we had the right clouds for it and everything. Just it didn't end up happening. We had the rain too. Just not the thunder part. Yeah, that didn't happen. We'll normally get a couple good fall storms where I live. Not a ton, but we will get a few. No, it will only try to go somewhere if it knows that there's a connection there. That is interesting. Huh. Okay. That's good to know. So it is actually connecting up. Still, whether the import and export upgrades are needed or not sure about that, but it is connected. So that pipe's going to come, it's going to go down under, or it's going to be down on the ground. Right, actually, it's going to run right through where this miner block is right now. So, we need to work on some other stuff for the reactor, though. Some other components that we need, like the reactor chamber. Because that's kind of an important part of the reactor, like the actual reactor part of the reactor. That's this block. We're missing some parts. Like some lead. How do you make this, anyways? You just make it, apparently. It's not going to let me see it. I think you use... yeah, because I would make lead blocks, so I have to make more lead plates. Then I can make that. But I need lead plates and basic machine casings. Okay, I need 3 basic machine casings. Apparently. No! I'm 1 iron plate short. Iron. Okay, we are going to use the forge hammer, assuming I still have a forge hammer. I do still have a forge hammer. We're just going to use it while we can until it breaks. Just to help the process along. Yep, and now the forge hammer is dead. Forge hammer is dead, guys. Forge hammer has dirt. Has become dirted. Extractor, the compressor. So we can make 1 reactor chamber. That's all we got. Oh, this is a way of turning plates back into ingots. Apparently. Hey, look at that. Both the lead are made, but we can't use them yet. But we can see them in there. 4 dense lead plates. Awesomeness. I think I may have overestimated the amount of steel which I'll need for this project. Which isn't necessarily the worst thing. An underestimation is, in my opinion, worse than an overestimation. So, I'd rather end up with more steel at the end, which I can then use on other stuff, than not having enough steel at all. So, do I have a crafting CPU available? Darn. Actually, I don't need a crafting CPU to be available. I can just make stone. I didn't need to order more stone, amazingly enough. Camel. And if you're wondering what I was meaning by ordering more stone, I have my system set up to be able to create stone on its own without me having to tell it to. Well, I have to tell it to do it, but I don't have to actually go through and wait for one of my smelters to not have stuff waiting in it for processing. So it can just run it on its own, which is nice. It's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Makes my job easier. I can just be like, oh, well, I know I'm going to need more stone. And then tell it to make more stone, and it will do it. Without complaining. That's a key. Without complaining. Because if it does complain, I'm just going to rewrite it. You know. Just change it. Remove the old stuff, add in new stuff, you know. You know how that works. All right. I'm waiting on more lead. That's what I'm waiting for. I have a little bit more lead there. Let's borrow a full stack of stone and go boom. And then let's also order this. Think what? I can't do 1,000 at a time. Start. Wait. Did it say no CPU available? Yeah, it did say no. CPUs are available. Let's see what it's doing. Oh, it's already had stone scheduled. So it's fine. Okay, that's a smelter interface. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's see. Lead. Can that be... It can be thermocentrifuged. Oh, but I don't need that. It would be ore washing. Maybe? No, that doesn't help. No, that's not an ore doubler. Or rather, just a doubler. Okay. Never mind. I'm already getting as much lead as I can. Hey, I have 4 drives, and they all have storage space left. That one does not have much storage space left. That one has about half of it. That one has not much left. Okay. We're good. The fluid drive I do not use. I made it so that I have the capability to use it, but then I decided not to use it. I need more water, really? Oh. Oh, hold on. Boop. Let's remove the dirt first, because the dirt is the least structural material here. Other than air. Air's not really a very structural material either. So I guess technically that's the least structural material here. But I don't think air is commonly taken to be a structural material. So, I mean, there are ways of using air to support things, but it requires having a large velocity of air, or a large density of air, as like a large flow rate of air. That's really what I mean. Like an airplane. How an airplane flies. Osmium, tin, copper, uranium. I don't see lead. I'm not seeing any lead. Not seeing any lead in there at all. Burp. How much spruce wood do I have? We aren't going to try. Let's do this. Shall we? Let's do that, and we'll just add that back in as a crafting recipe. How about that? Okay. Pattern. Do I have an extra pattern? I don't think I do. I do not have an extra pattern. Let's create one. I have all the materials. I have no processors because this one is busy. Cancel. Next. Start. Wait, did it say no crafting CPUs are available? What? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, it is working. The molecular assembler is doing things. It looks like it's doing things. Is it really doing things, though? Ladies and gentlemen, I may have located a problem. We have a missing pipe that is still somehow connected to the storage devices. Hold on. Let's relog. That could be why the crafting CPU is not actually functioning, even though it's functioning. It's like not functioning at the same time, functioning but not. I don't know if that's just a graphical error or what, but there was a pipe there, just like that. See that, everybody? See that? There was a pipe there, and there is now. Again. Come on. Work for me, dude. You are online. You. Online. Is the molecular assembler going to operate? And actually craft something? I don't think so. It's looking like it's on, but it's not. And like it's online, but it's not processing anything, right? This. Here. Go up here. We go, hey, you are going to make me one of these. We're going to specifically select crafting CPU 0. That is this. This is crafting CPU 0. I have everything it needs. It has the recipes that it needs. One stored, 4 scheduled. One stored, 4 scheduled. We have the pattern in here for creating the dust. Actually, I think I know the bottleneck. Nope. Do you guys know? If I am missing something, please tell me. Because I don't think I'm missing a thing. cancel that. Let's break this. A crafting storage unit plus the crafting CPU itself. And then we want to craft one of these next. It looks good, right? So craft 4. Alright, let's just run it. Let's see what's happening. Do we get it? It should trigger these two things. No. Okay. We're going to do this. We're going to break this. Shut off everything. Put it back in. Let it charge up. If I make these priority of 1, will it be able to find them or no? Because like all the other stuff, all the fully auto is working just fine. It's just this setup. If I cancel that task, if I want to, instead of doing that, if I want to instead make myself stone, like this, I want to go that 100 of them, I want to start it. It immediately starts making stone. Let me see. That is for the crusher. And that's the crusher. That's the enrichment chamber. These are correct. Anyone got any ideas on this one? Because I know that this system had been working. Like, I have used the molecular assembler before to create encoded patterns. Let's see. Let's look at it. I need this. If I want to make one of these, I need 4 glass. If I want to make glass, I need 4 glass. if I say next, well, no CPUs are available right now, right? All right, no, there's 4 glass available already. Okay. There are 3 iron available. Okay. There are 3 glowstone available. I need to craft 4 of these. Okay. So, if we go back into here, and we say craft, and we say 4, and we go next. Okay, I apparently need to craft this nether quartz dust. If we go here, and we say 3, right? That's something I need to do? Okay. I think that'll be enough steel plates. Right now I want to get this issue figured out with my crafting system. Okay, we're going to cancel that. And we're going to instead, now that it's done that process, it's done it, start. Boom. We've started it. It should work. Sword for glass. Maybe it's because it's trying to do it in the wrong order. Because in order to do this step, it has to do this step. So if we instead make it... Oh, I have to cancel the operation first. If we instead force this thing to craft 5 of these, or 4 more of these first. Start. It's stored for, it has them scheduled, but it doesn't want to run. Yep, it has what it needs, and it will not run that. Alright, we're going to have to change the patterns probably. Okay. So let's go and take these back up to the pattern encoder. Alright, we need, what do we need? We need quartz, this quartz. We need this. And we need the crushed version of that. And what we need to do is in here, we need to make these, no, we're not doing that. We're making these back into blank patterns. As you can see. These are now processing patterns. Oh, that's right. I have to go into here to create them properly. We want dust. And then we want to use the crusher specifically as so. Right. Maybe this is what I did wrong. It's quite possible. Okay. And then we also want to make pure Ceratus quartz crystal using the enrichment chamber. Okay. And then we also want to make this using the crusher. Okay? We seeing where this is going, right? So we go over here to underneath the crusher. We want to put our 2 dusts in here. We're going to put them in that order. And then we want to put in that. Okay? And now we're going to ask it kindly to make us a blank pattern. Will you please what does it want? It wants the seed. No. I selected the wrong recipe here. See, this is an example, guys. Blank pattern. Alright. Let's go back into here, or actually into here. We want this recipe for it. Okay. Now let's try it again. Okay? We need to go boom, we need to go boom, we need to go boom, we need to go boom. Will it be able to figure itself out now that we have double checked that we are using the correct processee? No, it will not. What if my final recipe is bugged? It shouldn't be. All right, glass, 4 glass, which we have, and 5 nether quartz dust, which is what it's refusing to create. All right, that's not the issue though, because I can't even get it to create this in the crusher. That's the problem, is that it's no longer able to interface with the crusher. And I don't remember ever updating I don't know. I don't know why it's not working anymore. That is kind of annoying. Oh well, let's just take the stuff and process it manually then. Shall we? Okay. Does this work? If I throw you into there, and I want to create one of these, how are none of them? Oh, because I need to clear that recipe now. Or not recipe, the order. It may be one of those things where I can only use it with the molecular assembler, which makes it, and the furnace. Okay, doesn't work with mechanism apparently anymore. That's... Okay. Well, I guess that means let's remove these patterns since they aren't going to do us no good. It works with IC2, just not mechanism. Let me see. What was the one? This? If we go into here, we can use the mechanism crusher or AE2 quartz grindstone course, a quartz grindstone won't work because that's not an automated thing. This can't be automated aside from mechanism. This can't be automated aside from mechanism either. Okay, let's turn these into blank patterns then, since they won't work for us anymore. Strangely enough. We need a handful, not too many, of these to crush down. Okay. Let's go charcoal. And we want to do it through smelting. And we specifically want the spruce one, which apparently doesn't exist. Okay. Now is it set to... I'm going to hope... Oh, I just cleared it. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Encode pattern. It's charcoal. Okay. Alright, then we want to set it into this so that we can then produce charcoal on demand instead of it being a continuous thing. So if I want to make 1,000 charcoal, no CPUs are large enough for 1,000, unfortunately. 100, though, will work. Voila. Okay, we're good. We're good, guys. Let's click on the right machine so we can pull that part out. Alright, and now we don't need to craft more of the patterns because we removed 3. So in other words, that entire thing, aside from figuring out that stuff is broken, was futile. The entire little adventure ended up not producing anything which I can actually use. And I ended up not even needing to use what I set out to start the adventure of because of the outcome of the adventure. Alright, this is the reactor. It's not a valid block yet because, or multi-block structure, because there is no core in the reactor. At IC2 reactor. These are the reactor things. There's the reactor, there's the reactor chamber. Radioscopic heat generator. This is one thing which I want. But in order to use this, I need to make RTGs. And an RTG is made using plutonium or plutonium. But we're going to be using plutonium, which is made... No. I need to know how it's made. By recycling depleted MOX fuel rods, which are created within a nuclear reactor. It's not letting me actually click on them for some reason, but it's not. So, yeah. Water. Okay. The steel plates. We should probably check on our power production and throw these back since I'm not AFKing in here anymore. The reason I put those there is because spiders can come down this, in theory. We need to check our copper rotor blade health. So that's what we're working on right now. And it is almost dead. Almost dead. So we're going to switch it out with a fresh one. We only need these as long as we're going to be using... We're not using nuclear power. Once we switch over to nuclear power, we won't need this stuff up here. We'll leave it. Probably remove the rotors and just use it as backup power. But it's enough to keep us alive. Keep all of our systems processing things. And we don't have to worry about random structural failures like in real life with the wind turbines. So... I have plenty of charcoal to keep the mining operation going for a fairly long time. Aha, lead. We can use that right away. Go and throw that through the refining process. A process of refining. So it goes first to the macerator, which processes it. And then it moves from the macerator over to this electric furnace, I believe. Yes, it moves to this electric furnace, which then moves it into here to be used. I think I do need to form it, though. Slag can produce coal dust, which is something which we use, so that's nice, because coal dust can be used to make the carbon plates, which can then, actually if we go, we say, that's hydrated coal dust. If we want to use coal dust, we can make solar panels, which I would not recommend doing. Single-use batteries, which could be useful. What? You literally just flip the place and you... Oh no, it's the same number. I was thinking it was 4 before. Hydrated coal dust, we don't need that. But you can make these or those. Neutron reflectors, that's a part of the reactor. I might want those. Actually, I think that speeds up the reaction. We may not want that, now that I think about it. But these are used for creating raw carbon mesh, which is used for making carbon rotor blades. Carbon plates are used for making advanced machine casings, nanosuits, and carbon fiber canoes. Carbon fiber canoes. I said carbon fiber? Oh, the nano saber as well, which is created using advanced alloy, which I cannot do. Fun fact, advanced alloy is expensive. We will not cover how to craft it in this course. Yes, I need a couple more reactor casings, which means I need a couple more lead plates. Actually, we can create it. Oh, what? Guys, we can actually do this. Everybody. We're gonna do this. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome, gonna be fun, gonna be cool. Oh, this is gonna be great. By the way, I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different in the Discord. I'm gonna be creating a poll. I want to see what you guys want to see. So if you're not there already, !Discord. I'm going to be creating a poll to kind of gauge what you guys want to see me do. So there's going to be essentially all the different games that I can play on this computer and stream at the same time. There's going to be one for YouTube stuff as well, because at the end of this next week, I will be completely caught up. At least the plan is for me to be completely caught up on my releases of past live streams, which means there will be room in the release schedule for new videos, new content that's coming out. So, I'm going to be doing that, and I want to see what you guys want to watch. Is part of it. So I hope to see you guys over there. !Discord, if I didn't mention it earlier, is how you get there. I'll give you the Discord invite link. So yeah, or also down in the section down below for the Discord in the information or whatever. It's something, you know. It's there. It's there. That's the wrong block. That is a reactor pressure vessel. It is not a nuclear reactor itself. Oh, it's not working? Why is it not working? Oh, do I have to have it connected using another reactor pressure vessel? Probably. Let's go try that real fast, guys. It's been a while since I've worked with one of these things. So I'm going to have to we're going to test this. I think I may need a casing on every face of it. Pressure vessel, I mean. Reactor pressure vessel on every face of the chamber. I mean, which makes sense, right? It would have to be connected. So let's try that out. The point is, I'm going to be able to interact with it from the outside of the reactor. I don't have to come in. Apparently it's not working. Anyways, I'll have to do my reading up. But we have the main component done. I'm going to be done with the stream for today as well. So, I wish I remembered how to make it into the multi-block. But I'll have to look at that later. Actually, let's see. Let's go. There's no additional information anywhere. That's extreme reactor. Coolant injector. Pressure vessel. Yeah, I don't know what I would need more of. So that's going to be it for today, guys. We got a major task done. We got the reactor core built. That's something which has been slowing us down for a while, as well as all the piping in for the fluid for the coolant system. So I hope that you all enjoy the stream. Next stream, unless the poll changes that, because probably next week it won't change, but after that, I'm going to be maybe changing the stream times and dates so that you guys might be able to catch on and watch a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you all for coming. Exclamation point Discord, exclamation point YouTube, if you want to see more of my stuff. Discord, I hang out on there. Leave a follow if you want to see more as well. Let's see who we're gonna raid. We will go ahead and head over to World of Tanks NA. World of Tanks North America. I do play World of Tanks, and I expect, since I'm going to be watching their stream, I will probably end up jumping on there and playing some World of Tanks before I do my server update for the Building the Kingdom server later tonight. World of Tanks. No spaces. Tanks. NA. Just double check, make sure I got the name right. Cool. We're going to go over there. You cannot raid this channel. Okay, well, they apparently don't let people raid it. So, we're going to host it instead. Anyways, guys, have a great day, night, whatever it is for you all. And I hope to see you all Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Or, if we change the stream time before then, at that time. So, we're going to just host World of Tanks since I cannot raid them. Have a wonderful evening.